Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for July 26th, 27th, 28th, and 29th, Monday through Thursday. Now, you know I'm using my Radley Valentine decks. I will use the Archangel Power Tarot cards for the main message. I will pull one from my Angel Tarot cards. I will also pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. And in the introduction, we'll pull a couple of cards for the intro. Anyway, you know I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. But remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job, just deliver the message. Any cards that are reversed, they have a little stronger energies. That's how I read them, so pay attention to them. We will go through the numbers. I'll give you a little overview, but when the numbers reach out, and also too, when the archangels come, write them down. Okay, so get a piece of paper and a pen to write them down. The angels and the numbers speak. So you know how you look those up is you'll put in the numbers. So say that it is 111, and you'll put in 111 in your search browser, whatever that one is, and you'll put angel numbers or what are the numbers saying, and you'll click enter, and you'll be able to see what those are all about. Okay, now this week has a lot of stuff going on. I have been trying to post more so on my web page, and I'm trying to keep my social media a little more updated. But then too, you know, there's a lot of people that don't like to go on certain social media sites. I get it. I understand. So if you go into the community page, I'm trying to, you know, bring those, you know, bring my web page, put that there. But take a look at my web page. I'm trying to keep that current with my social media too. And look under my blogs. Anyway, really, really strong stuff. Now, on this today, so I'm doing this on the 23rd. 23rd is the full moon. The other day, I'm trying to find more information, but they're saying that there was a crack in our electromagnetic shield. I guess this is something that does happen quite often, and when it does, or it's happening more and more, I should say it that way. And when it does, these solar winds come through. So that in itself, lots of energies there. There's also a lot of solar storms going on right now that are affecting websites, that are affecting the electronic energy. So, you know, so we need to be aware. So again, we have that. I talked about the full moon, and again, you can go back to either my website and look at the Leo overview where I kind of just give you the dates, or you can go to your sign in the Leo season, July 22nd to August 22nd, and watch that intro, the first 30 minutes. But so on the 25th, we talk about that this is the day outside of time. This is per the Mayan calendar, the galactic new year, the planetary galactic new year. So the galactic new year, it starts on the 26th, and then it ends on the following year on the 24th. The 25th is the day outside of time. Now, so again, the 26th, we have the, you know, we have this planetary galactic new year starting. Also from the 26th to August 12th, this is when the Lion's Gate is opening to when it closes. So the 26th, big energy. The 27th, Mercury goes into Leo, which is the fire sign. And this is all about communication, truth, truth, truth. Basically, if you don't want to hear the truth, then don't ask, you know, because, you know, this is going to be that time that it might be rather, and it's not just for the 27th, it's basically until it transitions over. So this is going to be about putting it in your face. This is going to be about being honest and not necessarily tactful energy. The 28th, Jupiter, which has been in Pisces, retrogrades back into Aquarius. And so this will actually continue that full moon energy until we come to that second full moon in Aquarius. So this wants to do good for the collective, but not leaning on emotions, objectivity more than emotions. The 29th, July, Mars enters into Virgo. So now we have Venus and Mars in Virgo. Now, Virgo isn't necessarily the sign that either of them really want to be in because there is a little constriction. Virgos like to follow some of the rules, but Venus and Mars do love to be together. So they're going to give a kick to each other. They're going to, in a positive way, they're going to basically help keep us grounded. It's also, when Mars goes into Virgo, it's going to add clarity. It partners with Venus for a better plan, and it activates a lot of those plans. So there's a lot of energy this week. And again, too, that Lionsgate, that portal, because this is supposed to be some big portal, you can always go on the internet and learn more about it. I probably know maybe a smidgen of what is out there, but things are happening, lots of energies, and we're just in for the ride, right? Right. Anyway, I said I would pull some cards, so let's do that before we do our readings. Yes, I put my red glasses somewhere very special, and they're staying there until I can find them. So hold on while I use these glasses, and maybe I'll see better because, I know my one viewer always tells me, Deb, that was the 8 of Pentacles, not the 7 of Pentacles. Oh yeah, that's right. So here we go. Let's see what we have as an overview for this week with all of this stuff going on. Now also too, I don't know if anybody follows the Schumann resonance, and and there's so much more about that. I am a very big novice about that, but that has been going up and down, and it has been getting a little stronger too. So if you know more about that, then let me know in the comments, because I love talking to you. I've been trying to do my comments in the morning, I've been trying to answer my comments in the morning, and I think that's been working out. Okay. Also too, my booth is coming together. I have a hard opening. No, it's not going to be hard. I'm going to have the actual opening on August 2nd with my booth. I will be doing Reiki, and I have been doing Reiki, but this time I'm taking it and actually renting a space to do this. So Reiki and readings. Here we go. Let's see what we have for this week. First card. We feel trapped. We feel trapped. We feel trapped. It's not real. It's not real. It's what's been created around us. Some of it's what we've bought into. Some of it we bought into this. It's not real. If you look at it, you'll see that it's not real. Now, here we go. Let's turn this over. This is the 8 of Swords. Swords is our air energy. It is our Libra, our Aquarius. It is our Gemini. Thought processes, hearing news. It's also about, making some plans, how we're thinking things through. So this is kind of like, this is when I say turn off social media for a while, except for me. But turn off a lot of the influencers that are coming through unless they're bringing you to a more positive energy, okay? Because this is about feeling trapped. This is about feeling like, oh, we don't have hope. What is going to happen? What's going to happen? It's all an illusion. It is all an illusion. And if you really, really look at her, this is somebody that is in some sort of bondage, right? Those are not tied tightly. All she really needs to do is just break free of this. Also, too, if you look at that blindfold, she doesn't want to look at the truth. She's not looking at the truth, because once she breaks free of those binds, all she has to do is look at the truth. So the feeling, so this week we may have that energy where we feel a little oppressed. We feel a little bit, or the world around us feels a little oppressed, a little bit trapped. It's an illusion. A lot of it has all this stuff going on. So we need to focus on what is the truth, what is high, and again, I'll talk about higher power, your guardian angel, spirit guide, voice of the universe, your divine, the source, whoever that is to you, okay? That's where that is who you, or what you reach to, right? So this is feeling trapped. This is not necessarily seeing the reality. Here we go. And this is when I say, really be careful about your emotions. Now, emotions isn't your gut. Sometimes, your gut is, I know I should do this and I don't know why. Or I know I shouldn't do this, but I don't know why. But, you know, your emotions deal with a lot of the heart. So this person, like I said, this is about thinking things through a little clearer. And let's see, is there anything else I need to talk about this one? You know, we have a 3, we have a 5. The 3's on one side. 3 has the, okay, well, we have 3 has the number of, the power of 3. It is the Trinity. It's doing something 3 times. It's also about creativity. So sometimes it's thinking things differently. And then on the 5, we have, that's all about change, positive, negative. It's also about grace. Now, 8s actually tell us that there's unlimited opportunities and possibilities, but we're not looking at them, or the world is not seeing them. Here we go. Next card. Well, there's the world. There's the world. So now we have a 21. 21 in itself has its own numbers, but, you know, I don't know all the numbers in that type of, you know, language. So this would be something to possibly look up for me. You know, 8, 21. But 21 has 2 10s and a 1. So 2s in itself are, you know, is about, you know, choices, decisions, pathways also coming together. 1 is new beginnings, new starts, new pathways also. So, you know, you can add 2 and a 1 together. It becomes a 3. We've discussed what the 3 is. This is about the world. This is about things opening up. This is about, you know, we have done what we needed to do. Now it's letting the universe, higher power, take over and help us through these times. I'm also kind of getting with this. You'll notice that all of the energies are around this. You know, the air, earth, fire, water type of energies are all around it. But I'm also kind of getting that portal energy. And again, we're in the opening of the Lion's Gate, which is considered a major, major portal. Okay, next card. Well, this is a 6. 6 is the number of man, what we put into our energies, what we create. Now, this is wands or fire or rods, and this is, well, this is fire energy, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. This is, we are in Leo season. This is about claiming victory. So we go from being delusioned, not seeing the truth, to things are opening up. Great job. You know, things are moving. Things are coming to a resolution, a conclusion, to riding into victory. Now, I can claim that. I can claim that. That's a great way for us to be, and that's great energy for us also. So that's where we're going to go. Now, remember to like, share, subscribe, click on the button. It helps. It really helps. And I do think I've been kind of a little, you know, I think I'm being a little bit restricted, not sure why, but it would help and just kind of move things along. Okay, so let's start our readings. Hello, my Cancers. How are you? Well, we've got an interesting time ahead of us, don't we? Anyway, let's see what we've got going. I wouldn't be so worried about the, you know, the Lion's Gate, because we go through that every year in Leo season. We do have the increased energies around that. But these 2 full moons, and if I remember correctly, we've had a lot of Mercury retrograde in Leo season, but now it's going direct. So there's some shoo going on. Okay, what's shoo? It's going on. Anyway, let's see how this is going to be effective to you. Now remember, we are coming out of that full moon energy, and you are the moon baby. You are the moon child. So things can be, you know, it can be a little bit emotional for you, though I think you'll probably handle it better than a lot of the other water signs will. Anyway, let's see what we have for my Cancers. Here we go. First card. Decisions. Decisions. Pisces got that too in the beginning. Decisions has been coming up, so there's some choices you have to make. There is some decisions to be made. I think that the water signs in itself are coming to a point of some crossroads, of some choices. Which way do I go? Where do I go? But decisions, okay, so this is Archangel Jophiel. Write down the 1-5 number, because that does have some strength to it, a lot of strength. 1, you know, so 1, new beginnings, or it could be a 10 plus a 5, so 10's transition. 5 is about change, change. Now we could look at it as three sets of 5, which is again those change numbers. So that could be our, it could be positive, negative, they could be very neutral. It's still on that stressful time, but again, it's something that you have to really look at. And the thing is about this, my Cancers, don't run away from it. Because if you run away from it, it will come back. It will always be there. You may decide, well, and because deciding not to deal with something is a decision in itself. So, but if this is something that needs a decision to be made in order for you to go forward, it will keep coming back and come back and come back. Okay? It doesn't go away. So this is one of these choices for you, and it is something that's going to push you to another, possibly, and I think a better place. Okay. So decisions, Archangel Jophiel, release yourself from that which holds you back. Remember the release, relinquish, and request. And since we are in the full moon to that new moon, and there's going to be big stuff with that new moon, because, this is a time to let go of a lot of stuff. A need to detox. I do think you need to, however it would be for you that, that like there has to be I do feel like there has to be like a physical detox, but I think it's more, so think about a physical detox where you drink a little more water, you eat healthy, you do a little bit of walking, exercise type of thing, not going overboard, but you kind of get yourself to a better vibration with the physical. I feel like that is needed, however you do that in the spiritual too. Unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. And remember, they're saying the worry is only something that you're swimming in. The worry is only something that you might be the only one, even though it feels really hard and rough. In some ways, you might even be promoting that. Okay, so just be careful with that. Next card, reversed. The 5 of Raphael. So we have some 5 energies again. Okay, Raphael is your energy. It is also Scorpio and Pisces. And again, it's that fluid energy. It is that water energy. It's a very spiritual energy. So this is you kind of going, oh, it's not going to change. It's going to get worse. And the thing is, you are putting this, you are putting out the negative energy when you don't know. There's something planned. Remember, I felt that Leo season was going to open some doors for my Cancers. It was going to push you forward. So, this is kind of like, oh, even though I'm being moved, I'm going forward. I can't see the end. Well, the thing is, the end is coming. Now, maybe is it going to be this week? It might not be, but it's still getting you better. It's getting you better. It's getting you to move to that next step. It's getting you to move forward. And there's been a lot of times, my Cancers, there's been a lot of Cancers that have just been stuck. And some of the stuck isn't because it's not necessarily because you chose to be. Maybe somebody else made choices around you. But now this is the time for you to be. This is, again, and I think we talked about this. I think we had one of those times a couple of weeks ago. But this continues to build on that being unstuck. Okay? But those 5s are definitely making some choices for you and changes for you. If you start to see repeating 5s, definitely look those up. Everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. So there's a lot of release and let go type of energy this week. Now, part of it could also be that, while I'm on this end looking at that and going, oh, just release it, let it go. You might actually be in that process of releasing it and letting go. And you're kind of like, Deb, I'm processing this and I am doing this now. This is happening for me and I am embracing that next step. I am embracing my future. I am seeing my future as a possibility, an optimistic possibility again. Okay, let's go on. Here, yeah, definitely, because this is the Queen of Ariel. Now, Queen's underlying energy is water energy. Ariel is earth energy. It is our Virgo, our Capricorn. It's also our Taurus. So this is your process. You are now here. You are now, I don't want to be under this anymore. I'm gone. This is gone. Let go. Get out of here. Be gone. And with this, you stand in your power. You stand in your glory. You stand in your queenhood. Now, again, Virgo, Capricorn, it is also Taurus. And remember, Venus and now Mars are in Virgo. So this is about getting your goals together, setting some expectations. But the Queen is kind of like, this is now. I am making my decisions. I am moving forward. But in order for you to make decisions, choices have to be presented to you. So the choices are coming. You are standing more powerful than you've even thought. Okay? Okay, and I do love, out of all, out of the decks, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Earth, I love the Queen of Ariel. She's beautiful. Mature, practical, generous, and happy. And maybe not, I mean, her hair is all weird and stuff, but she stands strong. Nurture yourself and those you love, the ability to make anything more beautiful, practical, and wise advice. So a lot of this is transitioning. A lot of this is this is all, no, I am letting this go. I am stepping into my power. I am stepping into that step that the universe, or into that place that the universe wants me to be. I am having faith. I am believing. I am connecting. So I love all of that. I love all of that. But again, too, 155, definitely look those numbers up. And you might even do 555 from the 15, and then another 5. So you might even do 4 5s in angel numbers. Let's see what we have here. Now, one more card here for my Cancers. Yeah, this is, there's some very strong decision making this week coming to you, or you stepping into that now. And again, I feel you're more than ready for this decision. You're more than ready for these changes. In fact, the Queen of Ariel is embracing the change. Okay, let's go on. The King of Earth. Oh, I love this too. So King of Earth, Ariel, same energy. King's underlying energy is swords, air. And when we talk about that, that's our Libra, Aquarius. We got all the Aquarius stuff happening. We also have, it's also Gemini energy too. Thought processes, very, very structured thinking, very legalistic thinking. And I don't mean that as it has to be done this way type of, just very much seeing the ins and outs. Seeing, knowing what needs to be done, but yet on that earthly plane. Because the King of Swords by himself is very, this is what needs, very, doesn't really have the open vision, but the King of Earth has the same, the same structure of the King of Swords. He sees, but he also says, well, what's the practicality of this? So the King of Earth could be you, but it could also be someone that partners with you to help you. It could be a boss. It could be someone that actually brings about some major professional changes for you also. Okay, the King of Earth. Generous, professional, responsible, practical. Now the King of Earth is also about professional achievement. A successful time, confidently accept opportunities you're offered, the Midas touch. Now, opportunities you're offered, remember, if it's contracts, go see a lawyer. I don't do that, okay? I am not a lawyer. Here we go. So yeah, this is, I'll tell you, those 15s and those 5s, I was like, oh no, not for my Cancers. Are we stepping back? But this looks like the decisions are extremely clear-cut for you. Now, they might not be clear-cut as whoever's offering them, but you will know what you need to do. You will know what you need to do with this. And, the Queen of Ariel, definitely, you got this. You know what needs to be done. And the King of Earth, not quite sure where we're going with that one. Let me know, my Cancers, okay? Okay, so what crystal or energy, because this could be you, or this could be someone that comes alongside of you. Let me see what we have, what crystal or energy for my Cancers. Emerald. I like emeralds. Unconditional love. Beauty. Now beauty, goes back to that. Recovery, also healing past lives. So there could be some karmic type of healing going on with this week also. So, interesting. Yeah, those 5s kind of got me a little bit, but 155, take a look, or think of the 15, 555, plus another 5. Okay, take a look at those. So, my Cancers, let me know. Give me a comment. Okay, Remember the button, like, share, subscribe, click on the bell. It helps, and it really does, so thank you. But the most important thing for my Cancers, always know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.